The finality of death makes the death penalty something criminal justice reformists want to move away from. Santa Clara County District Attorney Jeff Rosen once supported capital punishment as a prosecutor. But he says he's learned the question is not whether a person deserves to die, but whether society should have the power to impose that sentence.
In terms of judges and juries, they're going to decide where a person dies, and that's going to be in prison for the rest of their lives. In terms of when that person is going to die, that's going to be God's decision.
Rosen stopped seeking the death penalty in 2020 because he saw a lack of fairness in the criminal justice system. Now he's taking another step towards reform. Rosen petitioned to resentence Santa Clara County inmates from death row to life without parole.
If it's not fair to seek the death penalty against someone for committing a certain kind of crime today, then it wasn't fair to sentence that person to death for the same kind of crime 20 years ago.
Only 2 men received the death penalty since Rosen was elected DA 13 years ago. Melvin Forte in 2011 and Rodrigo Paniagua Jr. in 2010, just before Rosen took office. In total, 15 men will now be given the opportunity of resentencing.
I think for our community, life without the possibility of parole in prison will both protect our community and strengthen our criminal justice system and put it on firmer grounds.
Rosen's office sent letters to notify families and friends of victims in these cases. The California Victims Resource Center says this news may come as a shock to them.
It wasn't something that was expected. They were never notified that this is going to be a possible option that may happen in the future. So it really is very triggering and shakes the foundation of what they were once certain about.
Executive Director Miriam Elman-Shawi says it's important for victims to know their rights. Marcy's Law allows them to speak out against a resentence, as a court ultimately decides the fate of these men. If you are in need of victim advocacy, you can call 1-800-VICTIMS for support. In Santa Clara County, Dustin Dorsey, ABC 7 News.